Let me ease on in this chair. Let me ease on in this chair. Welcome back, lovely people, to another video. Today, I am going to be talking about how much I pay, what my fees are living here in Dallas, Texas, in a one-bedroom, 987 square foot apartment, or is it square foot or square feet? Whatever. Also, I'm going to be showing you guys some of the fees that I paid, and the fees that I'm still paying, and also tell you how much my rent went up in 1 year. Ooh. What the hell? Did I just give birth? Ooh. I'll be right back after this commercial break, so stay tuned. Oh my God! Freaking paper got wet, y'all. Sorry about that. All right, y'all, I'm back, and as you can see right here, I have a welcome home letter from my management company that I'm living at now. But let me just say this to you guys first. Before I moved into this apartment, I had applied for another apartment down in Dallas, Texas, downtown Dallas. And it was in a high rise. It was beautiful, all the amenities. It was so beautiful. I probably would be paying like close to $3,000 now if I had even moved into that apartment. But their application fee was $75, and they denied me because of a recent late fee that I had on my credit report. I don't even remember what credit card it was, but they denied me and kept my $75. Can you believe that? So this one, application fee for this one was $50. I applied, paid the $50, also $14 for the credit check, got approved for this apartment. As long as I did not have a bankruptcy or an eviction, they were okay. My credit was decent, so I was approved for this apartment, and their lease started off at 1 month, 6 months, 13 months, and I believe, 13 months and 14 months. As you can see, my lease for this apartment ran from May 31st. Oh no, when did my lease start? Oh yes, May 31st to July 30th. So May 31st. Jesus, Bessie. Okay, so my lease started for this apartment May 31st, 2021 to July 30th, 2022. My lease runs for 14 months. So I got approved for this apartment. If I had went with the 1 month lease, I believe the rent started at $1,800 for 1 month. If I had went with the 6 month lease, I believe it was something like $1,690. And then for the 13 to 14 month lease, as you can see, mine was at $1,275. And that's how much my rent for this apartment is. And let me just see. And again, I apologize for my paper getting wet. I didn't even realize that my countertop was wet, and I put the paper down. So that's why my paper is wet. And I don't know why that camera just cut off on me. Okay, so again, this is everything that I had to pay. And I'm not sure if I mentioned, if I did mention this, but my lease here ran from 5/31/2021 to 7/30/2022, 14-month lease. Here I had, these are the charges I had to pay to move into this apartment. So as you can see, my rent was set at $1,275. I had a pet fee of $200. I had a pet non-refundable fee of $300. Also, there's a drainage fee of $77, gas fee of $15, trash fee $15, pest control fee of $3, insurance fee of $14. So on here, and also there's a prorated rent fee, which was $41.13. And then they have all the other fees here. For the Fox and insurance fee, they have their own. You have to have apartment insurance. You got to have at least $100,000 of what is it called? It has to be $100,000. Oh, I'm sorry, $100,000 a liability fee. I'm sorry. You have to have an apartment insurance policy liability of 100,000 coverage. The apartment complex has their own insurance. You can go with their insurance. If you go with their insurance, it's another $14 a month included in the fees that you already have to pay for that month. You also have to make sure that you have electricity in your name. Here in this complex, they deal with TXU. TXU also charged me a fee. I can't remember what the fee was, but they charge a fee for installation or installment fee or something like that, which was probably another $17. The name of the insurance for this complex is Assurant, Renters Insurance. And as you can see right there, it says that they must have a $100,000 of personal liability insurance policy. Also, they deal with AT&T. So I went with their AT&T, which AT&T internet service only cost me $56 a month here. And I think that's it. So my total to move into this apartment, as you can see here, and like I said, I moved here in 2021. So my moving fee for this apartment was $3,355.13. That's the fees here. So let me show you the other paper. Oh, so let me show you everything that I paid for my first lease. All right, so here is my lease that ran from 2021 to 2022, and it's still in effect now up until my lease will be over in August of this year, and then my new lease start. So here, as you can see, let's go over here first. These are the fees, utility charges and fees. So as you can see, sewer charges is $28.64. Water charges is $17.88. Storm charges, gas charges. So those charges came up to $63.96. Those are the fees. They go up, sometimes they go down, but they usually don't go up for me no more than $70. You know, it depends on how much water and how much gas I use. I really don't use a lot of gas because I don't know how to cook. All right, so over here is, as you can see, my total rent charges is $1,293. And then with the fees and my rent, it was $1,356.96. And mind you, this was my lease when I first moved here that ran up until July 22nd. I'm sorry, up until July of 2022. So now let me show you what I'm paying now. So this is what I'm paying now. This right here is what I'll be paying up until August 1st when my new lease goes into effect. So as you can see right here, this right here, so as you can see right here, this is for January 1st, 2023. Like I said, these charges go up and down. My utility fees go up and down. As you can see, it's a little cheaper here. So sewage fees, water charges, stormwater charges, gas charges. Here was a little lower, $51.74. Either that I didn't use a lot of gas or I didn't bathe. Right here, as you can see, my rent went up. Tell me how much you think my rent went up. Here is my old rent, right here. Rental total charges. Here is my new rent, $1,505. So let me tell you, my rent went up $210. $210. So here is my rent now, $1,556.74. This is my old rent, $1,356.96. So my rent went up $210 for that month. For that month. I'm sorry, $210 for the year. And let me see what else I can show you. So I think that is it. Application fees. So they have a lot of fees. Fee. They will fee you out. They should be called fee. All right. So like I was saying before, my camera just shut off on me. So as I was saying, I do like living over in Addison. Addison is a little bit more expensive. To me, when I was looking at apartments, Addison seemed to be a little expensive, but it's a good area. I like it. It's a nice, safe area. I have had no problems living over in Addison. There is free parking. My parking is right out. I can look out of my window or out on my patio and see my car straight out because I'm on the ground level. There are no amenities inside because it's not like an inside apartment building. It's like these little small little brick houses or apartments, whatever you want to call it. And I just have one person over me. I don't hear anybody beside me. Well, there's nobody beside me. There's nobody on the left or right of me because it's the way it's made. Free parking, visitors parking. Well, there's no visitors parking. You can just park anywhere. They have a tow sign out there, but I've never seen anybody get towed. Also, they have a swimming pool, but the swimming pool is not inside because this is not like a complex, or this is not like an inside apartment building. They have parking. I'm sorry. They have a swimming pool like 3 minutes away. The mailboxes, you have to drive or walk down to the mailboxes. They're like in a little building. You just go into the mailbox. They do have washer and dryers, but again, you have to walk down to use the washer and dryers. I think they're like 75 cents, but I have washer and dryers in my unit. So the washer and dryers do not come with the unit. I pay $56 to rent the washer and dryer from, it's called Appliance Warehouse. So I pay about $56 to rent the washer and dryer every month. And so between my rent, my car payment, my insurance, electricity, because electricity is not included, and credit cards, my washer and dryer, and whatever else, I pay close to $3,500 a month for all my bills. So I cannot afford to pay another $210 living here in this apartment. So I'm not sure if I missed anything, but if so, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave me a message and I will respond at my earliest convenience. Oh, felt like I said that. Felt like I was at work for a minute. All right, so let me see if I missed anything on these papers. I did mention, sure, and don't let me talk about the application. Don't let me talk about the lease. The lease was like at least 25 pages on the lease. So as you can see, my rent, even living in Texas, is not that much compared to when I was living in Boston. If I was living in Boston in a 1-bedroom apartment, it would be probably like 750 square feet, nothing included. I would probably have to pay first, last, security, broker's fee. So I would be coming out of my pocket with like, if the rent is like $2,000 for a 2-bedroom, I'd be coming out of my pocket with $2, $4, $6, $800. Not $800, $8,000 or more just for that one bedroom in Boston. And also in Boston, you're competing with 1 million people just for one apartment. At least here in Dallas, Texas, they have so many apartments that you can look at. But I must say that from the time I moved here in 2019, and probably because of the pandemic, everything has gone up. Everything is so expensive. You know, even now when I look at some of the apartments, because I like I said, if my rent goes up at an amount that I know I cannot afford, I am going to move. So I've been looking at other apartments. To see what their rent or what their fees or what their rents are looking like. And so far, a lot of apartments down here are going up. So before you decide to move down here in Texas, make sure you look at some of these apartments. I know when I did look at this apartment online and I looked at some of the reviews, they had the awful reviews. Well, it wasn't that bad, but it was some negative ones that were in there. they were saying that they had roaches, that they're unclean, the trash is always a hot mess, which is not true. I haven't seen a bug. Yeah, I've seen the occasional ant or those little black little things that ball up in the summertime because I'm on the first floor, so I'm a ground level. So if I open my patio door, of course, little bugs or whatever's going to fly in here. But other than that, I've not seen a roach or nothing like that. The trash, um, whatever they call those things, the big trash conceptor or trash bin, because I don't even know if I'm saying that right. The trash bin is right out here in the parking lot, well, on the side, but it's like when you first drive into the parking lot. That thing is always empty. There's never no trash around it. The maintenance people, they keep the grounds clean. They're riding around here in their little go-karts. When you put in a request online to have something fixed, they come right away. The hedges and the grass is always cut. The trees are always trimmed. They do a fabulous job over here in this complex that I live in. So I might have to rethink that moving situation because I really like, and let me tell you, I must really like it here because in Boston, I moved 23 times. Here, I think if it was real bad, I probably would have been moved, but I love it over here. So, yeah. So if you're thinking about moving over here to Addison, Texas, I would give them a thumbs up. I would give them a 5-star. I don't know about all the other complexes, but where I live in the area, and I've walked out here at night, I've gone to the store by myself, and the people are friendly, and I've had no trouble out of anyone. But that's not everywhere you go. No, and also, no matter where you live or where you go, you always have to be careful because, you know, I be hearing people saying, "Oh, that's never happened in our neighborhood." Well, this will be the day, Susie Q, Karen. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please put that in below. Thank you again for watching. Stay tuned for my next video. I am back with another video.